Rival firms. What is rival firms? Rival firms is nothing but competitive firms. See, Reliance, Jio, Airtel, Vodafone. These three companies are rival firms. Why? Because these three companies are doing same business. All these three companies are involving in postpaid and prepaid mobile connection business. Now, what is rival firms? You understood. What is the need for rival firms? See, it is not uncommon to find an employer drawing efficient employees from rival firms by offering them higher remuneration. Efficient salesmen, chartered accountants, and management professionals are often the target. What does it mean? See, if suppose this Reliance Jio has come to market few years ago. At the time of launch, they might have recruited a lot of skilled manpower to enhance the business quickly. So what they have done, instead of hiring manpower from other sectors, they have started hiring manpower from Airtel and Vodafone. Why they are hiring manpower from Airtel and Vodafone? Because it is very easy for the HR to identify the potential and skilled candidate, and they can start the business immediately, and they will perform well because they are from the same industry but from a different company. That is the reason why these competitive firms play a vital role nowadays. There are many reasons for keeping eye on competitive firms because see, you know what is market share. Market share is nothing but if suppose Reliance Jio, Airtel and Vodafone, these three companies are there in the market. If suppose for 100 customers, if 45 customers is using Reliance Jio, then the market share of Reliance Jio is 45 percentage, and the remaining 55 percentage will be shared by Airtel and Vodafone, which means Reliance Jio is the topper in the market share, is the boss in the market share. So they want to retain the market share and they want to retain the customers. For retaining the customers and want to maintain the market share, they need skilled, knowledgeable, and trained manpower. If they can acquire manpower from other sector as well, but if they acquire manpower from other sector, then they need to give intensive training. It will take minimum a month or 2 months or 3 months for them to train to come to know about the product and the process of the company. So it will take some more time. In this meantime, what will happen? The competitor firm will acquire the market. Once they acquire the market, then the market share of the competitor will go up. So once the market share of the competitor is going up, what will happen? The market share of the Reliance Jio will come down. That is the reason why the firm will always look on competitive companies and their employees. That is the one reason for the companies to eye on competitive firms as far as recruitment is concerned. So in technical term, in corporate world, this activity is also called as poaching. Poching. Poaching is nothing but acquiring the manpower from the competitive firm. It's called poaching. Now you understand what is rival firm. Finally, unsolicited application form. In the, in the first stage of our discussion, I have informed you that this unsolicited application form is going to be the important factor in external procurement. Why? Because an organization may often receive applications for jobs from many educated unemployed persons although it has not notified vacancies. Such applications are called unsolicited applications. These applications apply voluntarily. People who are already employed also apply voluntarily for jobs in other organizations with the hope of finding better jobs. See, you guys are doing your BBA. After completing your BBA, you guys are going to search for a new job. At that time, don't wait for the time to come, or don't wait for someone who will come and help you. Don't wait for any recommendations or references. Instead, what you can do is you can send an unsolicited application form. You can send the application form to all the companies you know, whether there is a requirement or not. Try to send the application along with your resume to all the companies you know, so that what the HR will do once they receive the application form, they will not tear the application form. Instead, they will keep the application form, and if suppose if any vacancy arising, then they will check the application unsolicited application form, and they will give preference to the unsolicited application form. Why? Because the HR will know that because of interest and because of want to go for a job, the candidates are applying for the job. So the HR role will be very simple because they are hiring an interested manpower. So employees HR's role will become very easy as far as unsolicited application form is concerned, and not only that, they also can save some money because if suppose if they are giving advertisement or if they are approaching any private consultancy, they have to spend lot of money. But once they receive the unsolicited application form, their job will become very simple, easy, and economical. So what will they do? They will select few application forms and they will they'll fix the interview, and once the interview is over and once they are satisfied with the applicant, they will select the applicant and they will do the remaining selection process. So that is the reason why told you earlier. So unsolicited application form is one of the best method we have to follow. So once you clear your BBA, once you complete your degree course, don't wait for anyone to push you. Don't wait for time to come. Instead, you go and approach all the companies, whether they are hiring or not. Once you start applying for all the companies, definitely you guys will get a very good job as soon as possible. So now we come to the last session. So just a recap what we have discussed in this topic. We have discussed about what is recruitment as far HRM is concerned, what are the steps, there are 15 steps involved in recruitment process, and recruitment types broadly divided into two categories. One is internal, one is external. In internal recruitment, it's again subdivided into three categories: transfer, promotion, and recommendations from existing employees. And the external requirement is again further subdivided into six categories. First one is advertisement, second one is government employment exchange, third one is private consultancy, fourth one is campus interview, fifth one is rival firms or competitive firms, last one is unsolicited application form. Hope you guys have understood the recruitment and its type. And this time I think this time I'm going very slowly because in the last class I heard few feedback that I'm very fast. That is the reason I reduced my speed. And we will meet you again with another interesting topic. Thank you.